Andrew in the 2016 election, Jamaica was carpet. Everywhere you turn, a carpet. This time come and dig up the carpet. No, it look like nobody never spread no carpet.
Me I tell you, people them ungrateful, no care how much the man do. Now them have care packages. Now they have shelter. You know, must want Andrew go take out the old people them and carry them go pick up.
The people them ungrateful.
Up in our house.
The people them ungrateful.
Because Andrew then call him all kind of thief and all kind of sitting and then can't prove say him a thief. Then call him all kind of name and then have no proof to the man work and build up in mansion.
What
and it can kill them.
Yeah, bad mind. You're the joker too. The Prime Minister called state of emergency, right? Missing people are coming, pussy will go. I'm take away people freedom. And me say the fuck are them done, sissy man? Them
because they want to loot. They want to loot and tear down the people, them business place. So Andrew for just sit down and watch everything. Him is the head of Jamaica. Lock them down. Lock them down there. I don't know where.
Because at the end of the day, is the best thing that because listen, you have supermarket, you have business, you have wholesale. Jamaican people, let's be real. Place are gonna lift up. And at the same time, while the Prime Minister called out the state of emergency, it is trying to help fully mash up Jamaica because the Prime Minister have two stamps to deal with. The Prime Minister have two stamps to deal with. Him have Beryl to deal with, and him have the loot of them to deal with. And well, if Beryl a fuck up a place and the loot of them a fuck up a place, then nothing not gonna leave. So Jamaican people have to be real. That's why I cuss out on the blood clot. You have to just take the truth. Because at the end of the day is, the storm there, the same gunman them and the bad man them are going to broke in at the wholesale and them something. So after the storm, you same one are going to go wholesale. You same one are going to go Western Union. You same one are going to go the bank. And then when you wake up, the man them loot and blick down the place. Only so blood clot done, so don't forget throw over the sea.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
The man is trying to secure Jamaica after Beryl. So the best way is, and the Prime Minister do the right thing, him have to lock one down and send out the police. Me hear all people are talk about, then the police, them have them family too. Go so kuno mama. Sorry, me even should him that say so, but you know my head chippy. Oh, you ever say police, them have a family. And that them job they if you do. No, uno blood clot, dirty people will eat the police. And uno no wanna pray. I say, yes, pray for the papa them. Pray for the swatter man them. Yeah man, pray for them. God pray for them. And that you do know. Because now them are different way. Them out in at the storm and make sure the shopper every blood clot. And thief for them can't thief at the same time. But them I see that things go good. Hello?
I want that. And I go talk about Andrew Holness when they want vote. Andrew then go dig them out from which part then they all if they in a wheelchair. But the shelter them where the Prime Minister open up and the care packages how much $1,000 they allocate, millions of dollars where the Prime Minister allocate to different constituency. Uno na come over here contact that. Uno na gonna Wales go talk that. Uno just a build up all kind of falls up. So the house now where Andrew Holness bill, where the man work and educate himself, coming from poverty, you say Uno?
It's something to eat. The problem is, I'm gonna tell you something too. You know what I notice? I witness a lot of good things Andrew do and a lot of fucked up things. But I don't really see them acknowledge the good things there. Because I'm not lying, him do good things. Because watch this now. I remember when COVID come, him cut him pay. I'm gonna hear them make it be a problem like them, never hear them analyze it. And when him Raise back the pay, me blood clot, everybody attack, say, oh, them shouldn't get so much pay. But when him did blood clot, say, COVID a come and we have to abandon the cover, whatever, we have to go drop percentage of the pay, where everybody not say nothing. But now he raise back the pay, like, we can't deal with it, no, man.
You know what they want? They want the Prime Minister must work and go to work and he must get no salary. He must get nothing at all. He must can't take care of family them. He must can't do nothing at all. The man educate himself for a purpose. He went to school for a purpose because he know that one of these days he would have end up in a leadership position to become the Prime Minister. You understand me? But everything you know have a problem with. When uno do it, you know, or when no government in and them a do what them a do is not a problem. But no, Andrew is a problem. His house is a problem. His asset is a problem. Everything where him a do is a problem. So nobody no have nothing. Them fi stay underneath of the Jamaican mentality. That's why when I made upon other platform, me just course and class, so no can me no care.
Mama, you see, to be honest, I want to say something to you. Andrew Wellness have a little style about him. We fit Jamaica, he look good. On the international ground, he look good. He look nice. He look good for we. Andrew fit it. You see that yellow man there, a old man there, going up right there, so. You see that PMP party there? Let me say something to you. All of those PMP need to resign. And the Labour right them too, you know. But through Andrew kind of change up the thing now and I put in new faces. All of these PMP need to resign. When the Beryl can pass through, them need to resign. So most of some of the Labour right them. Because people, let's be real now. I say to you, PMP will never reactivate unless Lisa Anna come. Lisa Anna is the biggest threat to the Jamaica Labour Party.
Right, sir.
Lisa
Oh,
Anna.
Jesus. I know where you come from, you know, sir.
Me so much can't bother with the PMP, them a fight for the power so much, and me just try to make them know, say it's easier if you just move Golden and put Lisa Anna. Come here, that's all we have to do, you know, because it's the end of the day is we are talking about leadership, we are talking about building Jamaica. If you really serious about it, come here, move the yellow man and put in Lisa Anna. That's all you need. September come, call the way call something there, the People's National Presidential sitting September come, put in Lisa Anna, make the old boy become the finance minister or health minister, then you have a PMP party ready. But do not put blood clot the Rasta boy unite. Damon Crawford. The party gonna mash up. Him chat too much. Him will tie up a party. And when we have a good Lisa, everybody let me tell you nice.
One thing me know, then can't beat Andrew Holness. Yeah? Oh.
Alright,
that's all me know.
Andrew,
me not copy Labour right now.
What? Rascal, no. Ladies and gentlemen, the storm is now in effect. You hear me? Looking at a live diagram from Flatbridge. On the way of impossible, but it's not dead yet. The place is fogging, thing and so forth. So, yes, Jamaican. So, I want to ask, so we're going to live report.
I'm gonna step down here, so I'm gonna just step down and just listen.
Yeah.
Guys, in the meantime, please tap up the screen, guys. Tap up the screen and send gifts. Thank you.
RT, you can take me out tonight if you want.
No, man, you're good. Just mute when you're ready. All right, so people, the storm is approaching Jamaica, and this is the final cast. It's a category 4. You remember when I tell you, say, yesterday, say 3.5, and we say like a 4, missy, a 4 people, me that name out in the joke. So, really, you know, category 4. The bottom line is a category 4, head in there. approaching. So the news is Jamaica as Hurricane Beryl approach as Category 4, not 3 anymore. Hello?
Oh, it went up to 4 now?
Yeah.
Well, you're pretty kid, so.
And I'm telling you, said I'm going to turn £5, you know. A total devastated, man. Like, I get it.
That means that me have to go pack one like a barrel and send down there or something.
That means most of you know I watch it, so. If you not have house at Jamaica by August, July, August, September, we'll have to go fly go down. Go look what go on. I don't think all right. Let me make another prediction. The airport, Kingston Airport, and Kingston Airport, impossible. I just have the vibes there. Because why? I just feel like I just a Beryl walk from the rock. You know the rock them with up on the airport road. Feel like Beryl walk on the rock there. Go right over Caribbean cement. And go across. You see we spot the government bill, the new place where downtown on call it waterfront and they add on one little piece on it the other day. Out there so look nice. We call out there so waterfront. But they fix it up nice and them something there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. May I go because I can't bother.
Yeah, bro.
Remember, so we allow you to talk in and then we answer.
Remember, say you just did this a while ago and I say with a mute and just listen and we are listen.
Me irritate me. Nobody in there. Me want them come. Me want people with Jamaica to just send me request and make me know what I go on. But the fans, keep me up.
Yeah, and turn on them live so we
All right,
can
me
see
have one Labour right
action.
friend right at the back. She very associated with the Jamaica Labour Party. She's supposed to know what is going on. Come up in at the box, she say, and come inform him as to what is going on in Jamaica right now. Cause she just sent me a text.
All right, my darling. Yeah, because we need to know what go on and so forth. Need understanding.
Yeah, and anybody else who can turn on them cameras so we can see live action, you know.
Carla, come up in at the box, baby. Come up in at the box.
Good afternoon.
What go on, my darling?
Good afternoon,
Hey, honey.
royalty.
Good afternoon.
The weather is awesome here. Not a lot of breeze, just a little amount of breeze and a little rain in St. Mary.
So you feel it now.
Yeah, I'm from both.
Give me your news. What the news I say like? What the weather I say like? Where them I say we have to expect and all them something.
Alright, so the latest I'm here this morning about after 8, them say what them say? So at first St. Mary was one of the threat, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they say St. Mary is no longer. That's how we hear. And it is a category 5 now. So
What?
no, not sorry, 4.
Oh.
From 3 to 4. Sorry. And some places must flood watch for some places. But you know, so we can't show rain, right?
Why?
No.
The government said that over the phone.
No, man. The TikTok.
You can't show rain.
Yeah.
Like when the rain is falling?
Yeah, when the rain falls.
No, sir. No, go so. The amount of live me see on TikTok I show rain and fall and me I watch. Right now me I watch.
Alright.
Right now me I watch. Right now me I watch a live right now, but me can't go in there. Through me there so where breeze a blow at Jamaica.
I got chance to show no outside.
It that Jamaica, man. The tree them and shake. Everybody live. Everybody with that Jamaica
There's not
live.
a lot of, in a St. Mary, there's not a lot of breeze, just a little amount. And since me I talk to me now, the rain a come down from morning at first, the rain a fall to order.
So did they Did you still have light or they disconnect your light?
Still have light, still have
Okay.
internet, have water, everything's still going on.
Bumbleclot, alright, me find a place in Jamaica where I get this. The man old pear tree come down. Me assist live. Listen, you have to tour live if you want to see things. The whole pear tree come down. Me show you now go on before I'm change it.
We do have to watch
I want to go to my area, you know.
Afternoon, Heavenly.
When I see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A pear that me look on, you know.
Or appear that on the
You need
ground,
to
so
pick them
wow.
up.
Yeah.
Oh
You
my gosh.
can pick them up and put them for ride.
Right now, me want one right now for Nyam.
Me too.
Would I go out there with one basket and go pick them up? Me love
Well
them.
done,
Sir,
pick
where
up.
are
I
you?
got me
Where
that
are you?
loot.
Right now, the whole of my mango, them must be
Boss, sister, right now, me want one thing, yeah, me and your bossy.
Yes.
Me and you want one right now.
Love pear.
Love pear too. You see them I buy two
Alright,
pear and some hot
guys,
pepper.
remember me
for me
couldn't
like me
hear
love
the
it in
news,
a
Licker. Remember
beef.
me couldn't hear the news, Licker.
Yeah, me hear.
at the national arena. And Prime Minister Andrew Holness is again calling on Jamaicans living in flood-prone areas to relocate to a place of safety, where he was speaking on TVJ Smile Jamaica earlier today.
My continued advice to all Jamaicans is that, you know, it is not too late now to take a second look at your roof, just to make sure that if you can do anything to keep it firmly in place, that you take those measures.
Measures implemented will help to mitigate damage.
That would mean that there would be an earlier and swifter recovery after the hurricane. And that is the reason why we have invested so heavily in our informationalization campaign. Because the truth is that the best way to recover is to prepare. And that is, in effect, the nature of being a resilient country.
And we're now joined by Andrea Chisholm, who is at the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, ODPEM. She spoke with representatives just before midday.
So we're now joined by Local Government Minister Desmond McKenzie, who is actually fresh from a briefing with the staff at ODPEM. Minister, thank you so much for speaking with us. First of all, coming out of your briefing, what is the latest?
Well, so far I've been updated on the number of shelters. We are close to now some 60 odd shelters across the country. My information also is that at least 85% of our shelters are in operation, and this is right across the country. One of the concerns I have, and it came out of the meeting, and during that meeting I had a telephone conversation with the Mayor of Kingston and the councillor for that section in East Kingston as it relates to Port Royal. 2 buses went to Port Royal from there early this morning. The Jamaica Fire Brigade was there, the team was there. The mayor spent close to an hour. The buses left Port Royal with probably 1 person in the bus. So again, we did make the provisions for Port Royal. Nobody responded. I understand, based on the discussion with the councillor, that some persons would have left yesterday voluntarily and would have gone into the shelters at the national arena. What we are getting so far is that there have been a number of roadblocks, land slippage in sections of St. Andrew. I know that the main road from Kingston to Port Royal is literally impassable between the cemetery and the whole lighthouse. I am concerned about that, and the NWA is going to be moving as quickly as possible to have that clear. We are seeing rains just right across, which is we're seeing where lines are down in some areas in St. Catherine. We're seeing fallen trees. But basically what we are now beginning to see is the real work of this hurricane. And as I speak now, we have done all that we can in terms of preparedness. So what is left now is how are we going to start to pick up the pieces after the next couple of hours. I am a bit more comfortable because I am seeing where more persons in communities that are prone to flooding have been responding more to the call to leave communities. You still have those who don't want to leave and will give you all sort of excuse. But basically, as I speak to you now, the information that we are getting does not yet start to speak to whole-scale dislocation and concerns, and I believe as the system gets closer, we will get much more in-depth information. The command center is fully in operation. They have been in operation since last night. I spent a significant time here last night, and I came back this morning, and I'll be here right through. But I just want to say how much we are grateful to the efforts of the team, and I did indicate to the ARPEM management team how much we appreciate the efforts that they have been putting through. And I just want to use this opportunity again to say to persons, if you are in communities where it is vulnerable, you want to leave, you can call HELP, 188-HELP, ARPEM, and we will try and get to you. It is not too late. But so far, we are keeping our fingers crossed and hope that as the system gets closer, we will minimize as best as possible damage and most importantly, loss of life.
Thank you so much, Minister Mackenzie, Local Government Minister. Let's now talk to Mr. Richard Thompson from ODPEM. Mr. Thompson, could you just come this way, please? Minister, if you want to stand beside him, that's fine. Mr. Thompson, let's pick up on the issue of shelters. Minister mentioned that about 85% of the shelters are opened. Any idea as to how many persons are in the shelters at this time?
Not at this time, because what is happening now, as the persons go into the shelter managers have to log those. And the numbers are disaggregated. So you'll get women, children, men, that kind of age group disaggregation. And then that will come to us. So persons are gradually moving into the shelters. Because we gave the information earlier to say, look, system is getting closer to us. If you are in flood-prone areas or low-lying areas, move now to the shelters, because we don't want a situation where at the impact, persons are trying to get to the shelter. That is too late. You only have to move if you have real emergency at that time. So persons are gradually moving into the shelters. We're expecting up to probably 6 inches of rainfall, 6 to 8 inches of rainfall, based on what the discussion that we had earlier with Evan Thompson from the Met Office, and that is significant. Also, we have a lot of coastal communities, and we will be seeing storm surges up to 9 feet in terms of storm surge. Where I start seeing, I'm sure persons are seeing videos coming in out of Roselle. So that is what will be happening along the coast. And so we have a lot of, as an island state, we have a lot of coastal communities. So we have been saying to persons, just move away from the coast, get into the shelters, and be safe as possible. So persons are moving, and so we'll keep you up to date throughout the day once we have crunched those numbers and the disaggregation as to what the shelter population is like. But the good thing is that persons are actually going into the shelters.
Over in Clarendon, some residents are on edge due to concerns of flooding. Dwayne Anderson is in that parish.
Things are still pretty quiet here in Clarendon. In fact, I've seen more specks of sunlight than I've seen rain since I've been in the parish this morning. But that is not to say people are not taking heed. In fact, I've spoken to more people who are taking measures than those who aren't. Persons are taking steps to batten down their homes, persons are trying to secure their animals, and persons even managed to find a few shops which are open to get last-minute supplies. Here are their views.
Evacuate them. So where you coming from? Mitchell Town.
So where are you going?
Upper Hill. Alright, but.
So say not take no chance.
Me I take the chance, but I know for them, but they're not taking.
I go be morning.
Yes,
What you decide to leave?
take here.
Me here sit and come with all of our water and me house already and you call it enough clean.
The chicken them kind of secure already. You understand? So they bought them now. Well, they bought them more secure more than the chicken because I want place me grill up for them good pen grill up, you know.
The food me have in a bag, you know. Because Sam I come so me have it.
No stamp, no not all. No stamp. We're buying up stamp.
Are you worried that people might try to steal them in the hurricane?
Them have it done in my yard. Me rather out there to see them 24/7. 48, 14, me not left back of them.
Right now, I'm in Portland Cottage in Clarendon. It is a seaside community located on the southernmost tip of the parish. And right now, I'm specifically at the Portland Cottage Primary School, which is being used as an emergency shelter. And I'm with the supervisor here, Miss Williams. Miss Williams, how many people we have in right now?
Okay, we have one register right now, 34 people.
And how many can be in the facility hold?
Over 200.
What would be your advice? Obviously, our space, what would be advised to residents here?
Yeah, I'd advise them to come out to the shelter because it's the most safe place right now with the category 5 hurricane coming. They need to come to the shelter to be safe.
It's time for a break. Stay with us. More stories when we return.
So, bossy, that's basically what is happening.
Let me tell you one update.
Yes,
Jamaica trend. From BBC, Fox News, ABC, this news, any other news, make them up. Them Jamaica, them a watch Jamaica.
Okay. So basically, that's a go. When I've experienced now.
Let me give my news now.
Gotjunk.com.
Let me give my news.
That's it, bossy.
From America, look for you. So this is what my country has.
We are going to start with Hurricane Beryl closing in on Jamaica, and residents could face life-threatening storm surge and heavy rain and winds. This storm is currently a Category 4 hurricane. It has killed at least 6 people throughout the Caribbean islands. CBS News correspondent Tom Hansen is in Montego Bay, Jamaica, following the storm's path. Tom, what are you experiencing and how bad could it get?
Hey there, Lindsay. Well, I want to give you a sense of what's going on here. We're in the city center right now, and honestly, it looks like any other day, but that's not going to be the case for long. I want you to take a look. People are already starting to prepare for this storm. You can see these windows are boarded up, and then you can see down there are sandbags for potential flooding, and that is a serious concern. You know, we spoke to 2 Americans just a minute ago. These 2 people right here, they say that they are stranded. They were supposed to fly out today. That is no longer the case because the airport obviously is closed for the foreseeable future until that hurricane warning is lifted. So I want to take a look down the street here. You can see that the vendor is set up. People are just kind of going about their day at the moment, but come midday, that situation is going to change. It is going to deteriorate, and we are looking at some heavy rain, fierce winds, potentially up to a foot of rain. Now, where I'm standing right now, this city center, this is basically at sea level. Another major concern here is going to be, of course, that catastrophic storm surge that has already done serious damage where this storm has made landfall. That is of concern for this area as well. So we're going to be watching this situation very closely. The anticipation is high for what this storm might bring, and Beryl is coming. We'll be here to catch it all. Lindsay?
Okay, Tom, appreciate you and your crew. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Let's go ahead and bring in CBS News meteorologist Kate Bilo with the first look at the national forecast. Kate, what are you watching when it comes to Beryl?
Lindsay, of course, we are continuing to watch Beryl. We were expecting Beryl to hopefully weaken a bit more before making this close pass to Jamaica this afternoon. Unfortunately, it does not look like the storm is weakening much at all. So let's take a look at where Beryl is now and where the storm is going. Of course, we've seen all the images, the damage that Beryl did in Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Here is Beryl right now, a Category 4 hurricane. Winds are sustained at 145 miles per hour, gusts even stronger than that. And this is moving pretty quickly to the west-northwest at 20 miles an hour. Look at the scope of this storm in comparison with the island nation of Jamaica. This storm is likely to cut right to the south of the island, possibly making a landfall along the southern coast of Jamaica or passing just to the south. And that is going to happen really within the next 2 to 4 hours, likely. You can see here's the track from the National Hurricane Center. Beryl expected to maintain Category 4.
All right, so let me tell you. All right, now we are 1 o'clock in America. The storm will land on Jamaica 1 o'clock. So as we speak, they must have get the rain, they must have feel the breeze. But
Yes,
the eye of
so by 2 o'clock we're going to see the whole
but,
island.
But may I give you the American news? The American news predict the eye will be in Kingston 1 o'clock.
Strength. We've put the rain on there so you can see how the heavy downpours will overspread the island from east to west by 1 o'clock. Again, very close to making landfall here along the southern coast.
I can see it. You see it? Listen.
Jamaica or passing just to the south. And that is going to happen really within the next 2 to 4 hours, likely. You can see here's the track from the National Hurricane Center. Beryl expected to maintain Category 4 strength. We've put the rain on there so you can see how the heavy downpours will overspread the island from east to west by 1 o'clock. Again, very close to making a landfall here along the southern coast. Beryl then moves away, but then the Cayman Islands are up next. And this is going to pass just south of the Cayman Islands. That's exactly what you don't want, because that puts the Cayman Islands then on that dangerous northern side, that right front quadrant of the storm where you have the strongest winds and the worst of the storm surge flooding. Beryl then will head toward the Yucatan Peninsula, likely making another landfall just south of Cancun, and that would be Thursday.
All right, so where we go from right now, we're going to ride out the storm. We're going to deal with it now. Royalty.
She got disconnected.
I'm going to say something now. I'm going to say something. Okay. No joke. Let's be serious. Ready? I'm not joke. Royalty. You sure?
To say my father, bossy.
You sure you know one got the shelter in your community? No joke, no. Let's reason talk. Royalty, you sure no one got the shelter in your community? Where you there?
St. Mary, bossy.
Okay. And them say St. Mary outside?
Yeah, them say, alright, so how we show on the diagram is not...
No, because what you know?
Mm-hmm.
You there near river?
No.
You there near river?
No.
Okay. But then if you're not there near river, the river they behind the banana tree, and you there behind the banana there. Meaning the banana, they behind you and behind the river, the banana there. Basically, what I try to say, don't vex, yeah. See, I will up your house. But please, listen, me, sorry. I'm sorry to inform you that piece of your roof are going. Well, maybe donate for that.
We expect that.
No, honestly, it's going. So, I go donate for that. My seats are going. My seats are ball already.
Yeah,
no joke, no joke.
We expect you already, mommy. No, we side too.
Let me see. Let me see my blow off.
My grandmother was in a bossy, and me tell everybody that that's why me I build my own thing. And the light keep on going now, so you know say soon gone.
Yeah, light soon gone. Alright, so question, how the phone charging go?
Them the 100% now. And I have my laptop well charged, so if my phone dead, I can use my laptop.
Yeah, for money tell the battery, sir. I would advise you keep it on charge while you speak.
Yeah, it is. It is on charge.
Alright, so if we make the people them know in Jamaica, then request office. Alright, go Jesus.
But if push come to shove, you have somewhere to go? Like, you have like any church nearby where, you know, any community center, any school where you can, you know, go just in case?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, but we would leave now since everything started.
What do you mean by wobble? This just a break. What do you mean by wobble? Say the storm we approach wobble. What do I mean by that? It is not clear difference the river system could wobble as it approach. Don't tell me say the slow down when me say it slow down.
Or probably it a shift.
Because I keep it said the meter Hurricane Beryl could wobble as it approached Jamaica. What's the proper word for wobble? Slow down? Because I did say I see it a slow down when it reaches Jamaica. So that's what they're saying. People who not follow me from this whole thing start when I listen to me, I say, remember, I tell you, say, when we reach a Jamaica, they go turn 3, and then they go turn 4 pound, and then I tell them about 5, and I tell them, say, they go slow down. Remember, I tell them, say, when they reach out,
It's a go slow down. It's a go slow down.
remember, when my mama did say that, you know?
Yeah.
I remember, I tell them about half a tree, but what I know the meaning. I remember, I tell them, say, half a tree, bus terminus, and the clock.
Well, they happened to you because on the news earlier on this morning, they had the people them out with the rubbish truck and them a clean up half a tree because they're saying that when the rain come, it's like a flood prone area in half a tree. So they're trying to clean up as much debris as possible so that the water can flow, so that it can reach down. See, there, I them at talk about right now.
Them say unsteady mean wobble mean unsteady.
Okay, wobble mean unsteady. All right, good.
No, wobble means, sorry to cut you guys, because I just look it up. It means it can go left and right.
Then yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
All right, watch this joke now. All right. Move from side to side, wobble. So that's like, and then you spin and a wobble, like, she a going bad, man. But listen what me I say now. This is approaching Jamaica as we speak, so I go tour. So look for me start showing some video, me just go look here now, me I scroll. Because me know people are go live and you go see because Bumbo clap, me not tell you, man. But you never go scroll. You never go scroll.
All right, guys. So in my area now, the rain starts to fall like really, really heavy, and the wind is getting very strong now. So earlier on, there was just no rain, nothing. But now we can see the rain coming, and the wind is blowing, and the trees dancing. Well, they're wobbling.
Yeah, the breeze are come now. It are come now.
Yeah.
But when me ask you know, everybody, Heavenly.
Yes, Bossy.
Tell you now. Buckle down. The girl nasty, feisty, and rude.
No, your granny.
Buckle down.